What exactly is organizational politics? When we talk about organizational politics, the concept can sometimes feel a bit nebulous. So, what I always do is I go and look at the research. Ferris et al. Actually proposes a 3-component framework for researching organizational politics. And these components are political characteristics, political action, and political outcomes. And I want to talk a little bit about what political activities specifically are. According to the authors, there is general political behavior, which they categorize as actions that are aimed at consolidating resources and power within the organization to achieve either individual or collective goals. And these behaviors are often strategic and can include activities like forming coalitions or navigating power dynamics. Then there's also influence tactics. In one of my previous videos, I distinguished between politics, leadership power, and influence. And I mentioned that influence is the result of power being used to change people's minds or attitudes or influence decisions. Now, influence tactics include assertiveness, which is directly and forcefully making demands or requests. There's ingratiation, which uses flattery or friendliness to win favor. This is often referred to colloquially as schmoozing. Then another influence tactic is rational persuasion, which is the use of logical arguments and factual evidence to convince others. Then there's also coalition building, which is aligning one with others to strengthen your influence. Then there's also upward appeals as an influence tactic, which is seeking the support of higher level authorities to persuade someone. Then political action also includes impression management, which is the intentional shaping of others' perceptions of you. And impression management can include self-promotion, which is selectively highlighting your own achievement and competencies. Ingratiation, as I mentioned in influence tactics, this is pretty much schmoozing, making others like you by being agreeable and complimenting them. Exemplification, which is similar to self-promotion, but it is demonstrating your dedication specifically and your commitment to appear more exemplary. Then you've got also supplication, which is portraying yourself as needy or incompetent to elicit help from others or to gain their sympathy. Then there's also intimidation, which is the use of threats or appearances of being tough in order to gain compliance. Another form of political action is citizenship behavior, which are positive discretionary behaviors that are not formally required, but are intentionally used to create a favorable impression, such as helping colleagues or going beyond on your job duties. So it's similar to impression management, but with a focus on behaviors towards seeming more committed to the organization rather than highlighting your own expertise or something that makes you specifically unique. Another type of political action is voice, which is the expression of concerns or suggestions for change within the organization, particularly when aimed at influencing decisions or improving the organizational environment. And lastly, issue selling, which is efforts to draw attention to particular problems or opportunities within the organization that align with your own agenda or objectives. If you are on a leadership journey and you need to navigate organizational politics, I'd love to hear from you. You can go to the link in my bio and schedule a free chat or leave your thoughts in the comments.